And Mark, oh, getting up high, needs the long bar, gets the long bar for the Tetris, 844. Mark having to take a few burns, that long bar is not usable. 867 to 849, Mark is so close behind Tommy, breathing down Tommy's neck. And Tommy having to take some more burns here. And Mark is actually in the lead temporarily before Tommy knocks down that Tetris. And is going to take the lead right back for a split second. But 939 here for Tommy, 917 for Mark. Mark set up for another Tetris here on level 26. And there's a Tetris from Mark, 950 in the lead by 10,000 points. But Tommy stacking clean now, 974, one away from the max out. Tetris from Mark, 985. Oh, and Tommy in a little bit of a situation as we head into level 28, but it's going to open the well. And there's a Tetris for Tommy with the max out. Mark also with the max out. 821 for Mark, 815 for Tommy. And there's another Tetris for Mark, 856. Mark praying for an instant 29 top out from Tommy, but we're going to see what happens. There's a Tetris into the kill screen for Mark, 895. Looking for one more line with a long bar. There it is, 896 top out for Mark. So Tommy on the kill screen needs 897. And can line this out, but definitely a very strong performance from Mark in that game number 4. As Tommy stays very calm and collected, going in deep into level 29. Amazing game from the Dash player Mark. And a Tetris there for L, 891, Tommy at 860, another Tetris for Tommy, 890 as well. We're separated by 1,000 points, but L covers the well with that S flat and now is in need of a long bar. Gets the long bar to open up on a perfect L for the left hand side. Takes a clean skim Tetris for L, 929 to 924. We're rapidly approaching the kill screen, but L hangs that L piece on the left side. Diving board situation for her, needs to bring this down, get the Tetris. And now an emergency burn needed. Look at that L long bar burn. Alpha does the same thing with another L piece. Was that one intentional this time though? And this has allowed Tommy to take the lead. 991 to 967. Slowdown is not what L needs right now. Set up for a dirty Tetris. L burns it, but gets the dirty Tetris. A04. Max out into level 27 for L. A24 for Tommy on level 26. Tommy's level 27 really looks like 28, doesn't it? Tetris there for L. A74 is back in the lead, but it's also... oh, they have the same amount of Tetrises remaining. L with the left well Tetris expertly carved out into that. And now going to continue going left well until the end of the game, trying to go no burns. Tommy's board, really dependent. L with a 1.1. So Tommy is behind and needs to clear this out before level 29 and has done so. With the BO3, there's another Tetris for L, looking for one more. Can't burn before the kill screen hits and gets the Tetris into level 29 at B80. And here we go, lining out on the kill screen. Tommy also with a B48 on level 29. Let's see how long L can survive this. Into level 30 for both players. Tommy hanging the S piece on the left side. B59 to B90. L tops out. B91. Tommy needs B92. L's cam froze. Oh yeah, looks like L's cam froze, but Tommy in a Chasedown needs B92. Just 20,000 points will do it. L is locked in. Level 32. More than line outable at this point. Very strong game there from L. But not going to be enough as Tommy chases it down. Sigh of relief from Tommy. Probably was a bit nervous there. That was a very strong game.
DMJ's getting a long bar dependency here in column 3. That is now a dirty Tetris. Well, there it is. Bang, dirty Tetris for DMJ. It's a 16,000 point game, and we're headed into level 24. Halfway through our level 19 speeds. Another Tetris for both players. We've hit 900,000 on Timmy's side, looking at a potential 26 max. Another Tetris there. Hey, Deck, thanks for the Twitch sub. The deck in chat said, frick ad, hold on. Yeah, no ad anymore for you. Now the Tetris for DMJ. Timmy will take the lead back, 960 to 946, even line count. Timmy in the lead. Full flares Tetris into 26. Next Tetris will be a max out. And there it is for DMJ, there it is for Timmy. 13,000 points separating the players. Nice little flick on the tee there from Timmy to keep that board accommodating for the next piece. Another Tetris for Timmy. There's a Tetris for DMJ, A94 to A83. Ooh, bit of a misflip there for DMJ on 27. That's going to set him back a little bit at a crucial time. But Timmy's not getting a long bar here. Finally, he gets a long bar. Throws that down the right side for the 1.1. We're about getting ready for the level 29 transition. Timmy just needs a Tetris. DMJ going to be forced to burn into it. There it is. We have 2 Bs. We are off and running. Level 29. Oh, Timmy with a bit of a misdrop there. Can still get this down, though. Oh, but that will end it for Timmy. B89. DMJ, you have a target. It is B90. Halfway through level 31. Plenty of time to get this done. A line out will get it done probably around 33. If my napkin math serves me correctly. A bit of a misdrop there, but low enough on the board. Just going to play flat. Ooh, not getting the right pieces to do it. But it's turning out to be the right play, opening everything up. B55, maybe a little longer, maybe 34. Like late into 34 if you single it out. B70 into level 34. Target is B90. Okay, my estimation of lines on the kill screen is pretty bad. Oh my god, that tuck. Did you see that tuck? Going all in! Going all in! Needs a long bar! There's the long bar! Bang! Tetris! Clutch Tetris from DMJ to take game number 1. And we are within 30,000 points. That is not a fits. That is not very comfortable either. He's not getting the right pieces to burn this down. This is going to take a while. Oh, this is going to take a mammoth effort from Timmy right now. Timmy just having to put pieces wherever they can go. This is his Mega Master's life on the line here. He's going to have to dig this down. And he's getting it done. And he does it while keeping the lead. DMJ will take the lead into 27, 912 to 885, but we're back to board parity. Other Tetris for DMJ. There's Timmy's. Timmy has a real-time lead, but DMJ will take it back. 26,000 points is approximately the pace lead right now for DMJ. We're about to max out here on level 28. We're waiting on a long bar. There it is for Timmy. Bang Tetris to go to A22. 1 Tetris remaining before the kill screen. Oh, a misdrop for DMJ going into 29. He's going to get a Tetris. And it's going to get that uncovered before 29. Fantastic. A62 is Timmy's score into the level 29 transition. Setting up for a Tetris, but not waiting around for the long bar. Sets up again. Where's the long bar? He's going to take the burn. He's going to take another burn and bang Tetris in the 1.1. DMJ, meanwhile, hangs a bar. 5 tap on the left, didn't go all the way. And Timmy's going to hang as well. Timmy's done at 1.11. DMJ, you need B11. So, another Chasedown. This is the 4th Chasedown in 4 games. Second one on 29. Oh, he's going for it. He's going for it. Where's the long bar? Oh, he hacks the left bar! He's gonna top out! We're going to a decider! Are you kidding me? Bang Tetris for Timmy on level 25, 923. Another Tetris for DMJ, who's got the feeling of a double max out. But very likely Timmy would take it sooner here, provided he get the right pieces here. What's going on here? Those pieces are not good. And Timmy is scrambling. But does get the well open, the long bar over for the Tetris. 993 into level 27. DMJ, Bang Tetris, 967. Could actually take the lead here. Bang Tetris to go to A00 into 27. So DMJ does have the lead at the start of 27. That came out of nowhere. Timmy trying to get this aggressive column 8 done, and he gets it. Bang Tetris opening up the right side for further scoring. It's almost a tie game. There's 180 points separating them. Timmy Kim with that Tetris going to take the lead, but is selling out for this last long bar. I don't know if you can do that. He's going to take the Tetris, and it looks like he's going to bring this down. He's getting the squares over to the right side, and he's going to be fine into level 29 here. B49 for Timmy, B18 for DMJ. This is it. Winner moves on. Loser will have to try again next year. Bang Tetris for Timmy to go to B97. DMJ just trying to stay alive. Take that tripled. Timmy still alive. Just going to take a double there. Gonna have to burn this down. He's got the 1.2. 1.15 for DMJ. Oh, Timmy is all in on this last long bar. And somehow stayed alive, but that misdrop might do it. Can he get out of this? The answer is no, so there's your target. You need C26 and a pushdown point. $1,226,000 is the final score for Timmy Kim in game number 5. But we don't know yet if it's enough. Level 34, plenty of time. This will resolve long before double kill screen. We are in 1.2 territory. $10,000 points to go. And there it is! DMJ is gonna take it!
Okay, both players set up for a Tetris. 863 here for Andy. Gets a Tetris, goes up to 892. Nice adjustment there for the square. Kitten, meanwhile, at 750. Nice tuck of the T. But already on level 25. And the lead has only grown here for Andy. As Kitten has actually salvaged quite a bit of pace here. Putting together a very respectable game, but unfortunately Andy is already nearly 200,000 points ahead and 2 levels behind. There you go. Tetris for Kitten goes up to 822. Andy at 988. There's the max out for Andy into level 26 at 821. Kitten at 857 on level 27. Ooh, Andy held out for that bar for a dangerously long time. Wasn't in any danger of topping out, but has sacrificed quite a bit of this board. Has basically secured a lead into 29, but Kitten, let's see, maxes out into 29 and is now off on the right. Gets a Tetris on 29, currently at A36. Andy on level 27 at A74 with a Tetris B09 into level 28 with 2 more Tetrises available. Oh no. Kitten going here, A48, and Andy B11 on level 28 with 2 more Tetris available. Gets one, goes up to B46. Kitten still going here on level 31, currently at A60. But Andy looking for his final Tetris into 29, B83, so over 120,000 points ahead at the current moment. But Kitten is still going here on level 32. Having to do some cleanup now. Has nearly 100,000 points post 29 already. But Kitten there with a misdrop of the square. Ooh, gets the bar all the way over. This is still such a tough dig here for Kitten. Ooh, gets the S all the way over. Now needs a bar, doesn't get the bar over, and that's going to do it for Kitten. Done at A90. Respectful effort there, post 29 by Andy. Already at C23 on 31.
Scooty set up for another Tetris. Wide going to slam it home. 671 playing 839. And you can see the difference in stacking here. Wide having to account for getting pieces to the left. Another Tetris there for Blue Scooty, 899. This is a very strong game for Scooty, and he does not show any signs of slowing down here. 929, level 24. Wide into some trouble. Needs to get something to the left-hand side. He will. He'll get the well open. He needs a bar immediately, though. Oh, he gets the bar in time. Not going to go to work, but this is a messy stack. He's going to need to have precise dash movement here, and he's doing exactly what he needs to do. Gets that bar over. He's digging this down. 718 to 965. Nice tuck there for Blue Scooty. Looking for 1.5 Tetrises for the max. Gets a Tetris there. And there's another one for the max out. 829 at level 26. Wide at 723. And another Tetris coming in for Wide, going to 757. He's trying to make up for lost ground here, but Blue Scooty just trying to make this lead insurmountable. Another Tetris. There's almost a 1.1 here now for Blue Scooty level 27. There's the long bar for the Tetris, going to do it. B28 playing 789, but a Tetris scored for Wide, 823. You know, Wide just looking to get to level 29 and hope something right now slows Scooty down, but it does not look like anything is going to, as the youngster just going to be at B62. Holding out for this long bar, gets a couple skims, bar in, hits a Tetris. Looking for the 1.2 into level 29. Gets another long bar at Tetris. There's the 1.2. Wide at 895. A strong game here for Wide in this game number 1, but just Scooty putting this out of reach, as Scooty going to enter level 29. A bit messy here, but gets pieces over to left and right. He's set up for the Kiltris. Wide, meanwhile, about to transition with this Tetris here. Going to transition at A02, so the double max out. Wide is pumped. But Blue Scooty is good for game number 1 with a C74. GG.
Andre's set up, and he's going to get a dirty Tetris, column 8. 2 rows off the bottom. But Guffy continuing to build on that lead. Andre's board is just not getting into a clean state at all. He's slipping further and further behind. Dirty Tetris for Andre, 733. There's one Guffy, a clean right well Tetris. Guffy covering that well here, has some ideas about efficiency that he's working out. Okay. No good place for the square. That's going to create a gap. And additional gaps being made. This could fester if he gets droughted right now. Long bar over for the Tetris Guffy, bringing the stack back down. He's still got the 200,000 point lead, and Andre just cannot get clean. He finally is, and a long bar over for the Tetris, 807, level 26. Oh, that left side for Guffy. He's going to get a Tetris to the right side. That'll make that right side that left side a bit more accessible, and go to work on burning that down. Guffy in a bit of a dig here, low on the board. Andre setting up for the dirty and gets it, 876. So he's coming roaring back, trying to close that lead. Is he going to try to get set up again? No, he's just going to bring this down. Getting set up on the left side, and he's going for that left well Tetris. Now he needs a bar for the middle of the stack. And, oh, and he's going for the dirty Tetris again. And there's a dirty Tetris for Andre. Super aggression before 29 comes on. Guffy is into 29 at A48. There is a left well Tetris for Andre, 963. So some daring do from Andre. And his stack is low enough. And now he's got to come back. He needs 120,000 points to close that gap somehow. He's still kind of burning away and neatening up his stack. And Guffy more or less clean. Although that left side, gets that bar to the left. Oh no, hangs. And oh no, Andre's going to top out. 866 Gerald, 918 for Guffy. It's not easier. It feels easier. I don't know. I get those spins all the time. Like, is it Vandy gets them all the time and misses the regular T-spin like way more often? It feels easier. $934 Gerald. Guffy got the max out here on 27. There's another Tetris Guffy. So he's doing what's got to be done. He's got a lead. Gerald did the max out on 27. They're Tetris Guffy. Easier than boiler spin, harder than T-spin. There's too many spins. I gotta go rewatch. What's that? What's the spin class? Where is that? What's the YouTube video that goes over all the spins? All right, Tetris for Guffy into 29. He's got B71. Gerald gets a Tetris B28. And Guffy, is Guffy going to be able to bring this? Oh, no, he can't get the long bar over to the left. He's going to top out B74. Gerald, the target is B74 and change. So if you get the B75, that'll be a lock. B75 is your target. Guffy watching and learning from Gerald right now.
Somalian having to burn quite a lot at the moment. Rier at 678 into level 25 gets a Tetris to go to 709. Tetris for Somalian 616 has lost quite a bit of his pace lead from that dig. Rier's continuing to score 741. Nice burn on the right side for Somalian. Tetris for him 648. Rier is starting to get into the end game now. Might have some kill screen with the butterfly tapping. It does have potential on 29, but Somalian will switch to rolling once he gets close to 29, so he should have the advantage on that speed. $7.14 for Somalian, having to burn some more, and I think is actually behind where Rier was at this point in the game. Rier's on 28 now, at 222, gets a Tetris to go to 919, has one more Tetris available. The board's falling apart a little bit. No holes just yet. Transitions into 29 at 925. We'll see what he can do. Trying to set up for the Tetris maybe. Doesn't get the long bar over to column 9. Oh, it overtaps the next one. So Rier's done at 927. Somalian, you need to get to 928. This is doable before 29. But depending on whether he gets the bars or not, he may need some 29 for it. I think he's got 2 burns to get this chase down before 29. Takes them both there. So some pressure on Somalian right now. This is not a free chase down. He is going to need some 29 now. Goes in at 909, a couple of misdrops right away. This is getting really sketchy for Somalian. He can't get anything over and he's done at 909. Somalian misses the chase down. Dog is locked in right now. You can see the look of focus. Playing super efficiently. Oh, an over tap of that T is going to cause Dog some trouble, but he gets the long bar to fill it in. Tetris for Dog, 867. Tetris for Rier, 980. Just one Tetris away from the max out, and there it is. Rier's second max out of the day, A14. Still with 3 more Tetrises available too. Has 3 burns for the 1.1 here. Tetris for Rier, there's one of them. A84, still 3 burns. Into 29 at B20. So Dog's still ahead in pace, because Dog's pace is crazy, but he does have a little bit of catching up to do. And Rier is still going as well. Still eking out some more points on 29. Hits level 30. Oh, still ripping those squares over to the left. Maybe even thinking about setting up a Tetris here. Oh, misses that second square though. He's going to be done at B40. Dog just needs one more Tetris in the next 9 lines to pass that, but an incredible game from Rier nonetheless. Dog not quite getting the pieces here, so I had to take quite a few burns setting this up, but should be alright now. There's the Tetris for Dog.
I think basically you need multiple leaderboards. People are asking about like which one is the actual record, but I think you keep 2 leaderboards. I think keeping the pure original game cartridge version, if you want to have a primary one, I think that's probably the best thing to do, but it's up to you which one you think is more impressive, or either is more impressive than the other, then you can just say that. A couple of Tetrises here for the Asian. I was getting worried, but keeping it, keeping pace with one another, it's still about 100,000 point difference. But yeah, I would probably keep multiple leaderboards. A78 Allenbot 933 for the Asian. It's a nice L piece. And a long bar over for the Tetris. Allenbot has got the max out. He's on 27. He's one away from the 1.1. Stack getting a little bit high. He's going to take some burns. Long bar over Tetris 1.1 into 28. And another Tetris Allenbot B50. The Asian's got the max out on 27. And the Asian needs to win this one to stay in. And these gaps here are not auspicious. They are not. He really needs to get out of this fast to have a chance. And Allenbot is in kind of awkwardly into 29. And Allenbot's going to top out at B57. And the Asian hits that T-spin, but I don't know what the Asian is going to be able to do. Can he possibly survive this? Needs a long bar in there. Trying to keep that well open. Oh, and he blocks the well just before the long bar comes. Had a chance if he had gotten that long bar in. That would have been open for a triple. That would have knocked the stack back down. Maybe could have gotten another long bar in for it.
This is the type of score you would want for high 1.2, low 1.3 into 29 here for Mations. So having a very, very efficient game. Nice line spin there for Drippy. But still finding themselves about 80,000 points behind. Has done well. Definitely not a bad score by any means. But Mations has just been piling on the hurt. Now about 100,000 points lead, but Drippy gets a Tetris back, goes up to 869. Mations with a Tetris, already maxed out on level 25. And would have one more burn remaining. Okay, there you go. Not going to get any 1.3s into 29, but still a very, very strong pace here in game number 1. A14 for Mations. Gets a Tetris on 26, goes up to A47. Drippy, meanwhile, at 953 on 26. And neither player really running into issues, but That's more alarming news here for Drippy, as Mations not giving any openings to try and catch up. B17 already for Mations, gets a Tetris into 28 at B54 with 3 more available before 29. A44 here for Drippy, who can still get 4 more Tetrises if they go perfect. It's not going to be the case. B97, sorry, transition here for Mations into 29. Now has the 1.2. Drippy looking for their final Tetris. Will Tetris into 29 at B52. I'm going to top out at B52. So Mations going to be able to take game number 1. Very, very, very strong game, to say the least. Sunny here. Gonna get the Tetris into level 27 at 893. Eric at 949. Both players on level 27. It's gonna be a close finish here into 29. It's gonna look like that might just be the deciding factor here in game number 4. Eric needs this game to prolong the set to a decider. Has 1 more Tetris available. Elects to burn it into 29 at A04. Sunny, meanwhile, into 29 at A35, so a slight lead here for Sunny into the post-29 speeds. Both players lining out a little bit, trying to eventually start setting up for Tetrises, but right now both players just doing a bit of survival. Both players on level 30. Eric not able to get the bar all the way over to the left side. Doesn't get the next bar over, and Eric is going to need a miracle here, or else his Mega Masters campaign is done, and Sunny at A95 gonna be able to take game number 4 and advance. So yeah, it's still the slight advantage here for Sunny that he's been able to maintain very well, as both players have had excellent post-transition campaigns so far. Tetris there for Sunny into level 23 at 959. Mations at 759 is what I meant to say. My god. 790 now for Sunny on level 23. Mations at 815 into level 25. Yeah, neither player really doing much burning here on the 19 speeds. They've just been Tetrising almost all the way through. Tetris there for Sunny on level 25 at 886. Mations on 26 at 910,000 points. Tetris there for Mations goes up to 945. Sunny with a Tetris into 26 at 921. So this game looking like it's going to be pretty even transitions into the post-29. So it's going to come down to who can handle the speeds better here. Mations with 2 more Tetrises available. 429 at A50. Sunny at 999. Still on level 27. Mations set up for his final Tetris. Gonna get the Tetris into 29 at B22. Sunny, meanwhile, with 2 more Tetrises available at A38. So far, Mations just doing a bit of burning now on level 30. Sunny, meanwhile, has transitioned to 29 at A78. Right now, both players set up for Tetrises. There you go. Both players with a Tetris. Mations at B90 on level 31. Sunny with another Tetris with B56 into level 30. Sunny with another Tetris goes up to B93 on level 30. Mations set up for the Tetris now. Gets the Tetris. C41 here for Mations. Sunny's board is falling apart. Oh, and the misdrop of the T-piece, and Sunny's gonna be done at B96. And Ramation. Sunny with a big spire there in the middle of his board, but able to handle it. And actually, Ramation's now set up for a dirty Tetris. Works out perfectly. Opens up the well. Gets the clean Tetris. 768 for Ramations on level 23. 820 here for Sunny, also on level 23. So Ramations was able to shorten this gap ever so slightly here. But Sunny still with about a 2 Tetris advantage. Oh, Sunny needing an L or J, and this L or J is not showing up. Gonna wreak massive havoc on his board, and it's gonna take quite a bit of time before he can get another Tetris. And actually, Ramations, as he was waiting for the bars, sold out the board, and now it's gonna be some burning here on the cards on level 25. Currently at 868 is Ramations. 899 for Sunny with a clean board on 25. Gets a Tetris into 26 at 931. Ramations almost clean. Nice flat long bar. And Ramations is clean. 879 gets a Tetris, goes up to 913 into level 27. Tetris there for Sunny goes up to A30 on level 27. Ramations with 947. Ramations with 3 more Tetrises available. Currently at 983. Sunny also with 3 more Tetrises available. But 100,000 points ahead. So Ramations will need a good 29 campaign once again to secure the 2-1 advantage. Yeah, Ramation's gonna enter 29 at A59, gets a Tetris, goes up to A95. Sunny, meanwhile, transitions to 29 at C08. So 100,000 point lead here for Sunny at the beginning of the post-29 play. Sunny set up for a Tetris, goes up to C50. Meanwhile, Ramation's needing to do some cleanup before he can get Tetris ready. But meanwhile, Sunny set up for another Tetris, goes up to C92 on level 31. 170,000 point gap now. But Ramations finally set up for this Tetris. Nice cleanup there for Ramations, waiting for the spar. Waiting for the spar. Both players waiting for the spar. Tetris for Ramations goes up to B73. Sunny, already with a 1.3, gets another Tetris, goes up to D45. And now the board slightly falling apart here for Sunny. Can still burn this down. Meanwhile, Ramations with a clean board, 100,000 points behind. And Sunny's board is falling apart. Sunny gonna top out at D53. And Ramations needs to get to D54 to take game number 3. Set up for this Tetris. I'm not sure if this will be enough. Gets the Tetris. D55. Ramations with that Tetris gonna be able to take game number 3.
Chen says, you guys get those streamers on your Discover page. I got none. True. So Sharky in a little bit of a situation there. Maybe lost Das in the middle of that stack and now has to go to work to bring this down. Sharky playing Das. More limited movement. So has to play comparatively lower on the board than Sidnev. A significant disadvantage. You can see Sidnev almost now over 300,000 points. Has the max out into level 24. So a max out at 182 lines. Tetris for Sharky, 735. Another Tetris Sidnev. Sidnev having to take a few burns here. This is going to slow her pace down. Still pretty good. Sharky getting up a little bit high on the board, does have to take that triple. Maybe some maybe having to overcome some DAS limitation there with the quick tap in at least one of those, I believe. I could be wrong. B70 Sidnev here on 26. Sharky just wrestling pieces here to the right. Always a heroic struggle for Sharky, trying to keep pace with tappers and rollers. Sidnev with the 1.1, almost the 1.2 on 27. And a long bar in and has the 1.2, now is into level 28. Tetris Sharky 884 and another Tetris Sidnev C53. Sharky with the Tetris 917. Time running out for a DAS player here unless something happens. Sidnev into 29. Awkward stack. Long bar over. All right, Alan's finally going to expose that hole there. That's good for a single, but he's actually treating it like a Tetris well. Just to get, just to get it all filled up. And he's open for a Tetris now on the right side. Gonna cover and recover. Uncover. And long bar over Tetris Allenbot. And another one, 851. Sidnev have gone into the lead temporarily, but Allen with those two Tetris is gonna take it back. That was a rough sequence for both players. Another Tetris Allenbot 884. Sidnev was open, but blocked the well just in time. And there's the Tetris Sidnev column 8. Oh, I missed the Vits. I was looking at Sidnev's board. Oh, Allenbot saying good about staying focused during that kind of ghost burn there. That one would get me every time. All right, the flat long bar burn, Allen. And there's that. Now he's set up for a Tetris 908. Sidnev is clean. Skimming off on the right side, stack getting high, long bar over Tetris 929 into 29. Exposes that well on the right side, gets it Tetris 967. Allenbot 4 lines away. And I don't know if this is going to clear away. Long bar gets over. But this is going to be tough for Allen. Uncovers and gets a Tetris on the right side. And another one, Allenbot. It's got the max out. So does Sidnev. They're both on level 30. Sidnev into level 31. And here we go. Nail biter. Oh my word. Another Tetris for Allenbot. A48 back into the lead. Sidnev down stacking here. Kind of waiting on pieces here. That T is going to be good. Now getting set up. Allen's got an open well. Going to bring this down. Sidnev trying to get a well established, but we are getting droughted. A62 top out for Allenbot. Don't go anywhere. We still have a couple thousand points to go. We'll see if Sidnev can get it. And there it is by 40 points. And then that is going to do it. So Sidnev is good and will take game number 3 in a sweep of Allenbots. And you'd think I'd have the winner scene ready to go, but I don't. So just give me a moment while I get it set up. So keep on playing. Yeah, keep playing. Keep playing. And I forgot to report all my matches. So what was it? It was 3 to...
And a Tetris for P-Erick. Ooh, the misdrop over there from Tristo. And not able to quite get that piece in probably the orientation that he wanted. So this is a perfect opportunity for P-Erick. Tristo would love a certain combination of pieces here. Unfortunately, those pieces are not arriving as soon as he would like it. As a matter of fact, this is starting to get complicated. Long bar dependency on the left-hand side. Forced to compromise and take other burns. Would love an eyepiece. Double long bar dependent now for Tristo. Fills in one long bar dependency. P-Erick now on the cusp of making the comeback as Tristo once again digging up top. Oh, those pieces are perfect. J-piece makes it over to the left, bringing the stack down by a much-needed triple. And Tristo's going to take a couple of burns. Actually, an L-piece or a J-piece here. That's going to be perfect. Tristo is able to breathe a little bit more. Now, P-Erick with a dirty Tetris right there. Only down by 2 Tetrises at this point. Both players clean stacks. Tristo ahead of the 2 players. This is another Tetris for P-Erick. This is a close game. Still, you got to give props to Tristo on that survival. Tetris for P-Erick, 899 to now 935. Tristo trying to get the board prepared for 29. There's a Tetris for P-Erick. 935 to now 973. There it is. Tristo goes into level 29 at A09. P-Erick still with 2 Tetrises remaining. So P-Erick could actually have the lead going into 29 as Tristo sets up for a Tetris here. Nice skim on the T. Nice skim with the L. Going to take a safety double. Still holding out for the long bar. There's a Tetris scored over there for Tristo. A06 now for P-Erick. Trailing by a Tetris, arguably 2 Tetrises. Make that 3 following that Tetris over there from Tristo. And he's just going to go ahead and take the burns. Really going to focus on building out that left before getting Tetris ready. As he's Tetris ready, P-Erick goes into level 29 with A44. However, the board is not ideal, so he's going to have to take some burns here. Things are spiraling out of control for P-Erick. There's nothing he can do. P-Erick tops out at A47. Tristo at BO2 is good for game number 3. Surreal placements over here. Oh, nice little Simul Tetris. 749 for Tristo. 797 for Alex T. Tristo is putting the pressure on Alex T here. Z-spin beautifully executed over there for Alex. Tristo is actually taking the real-time lead. Beautiful burn over there for Alex T, though. Tristo, I-piece makes it over to the right-hand side. Double J-piece dependent, fills in one J-piece dependency with the long bar and fills in the other. And look at this stack. Basically clean over here for Tristo. Left side definitely would like to be addressed a little bit more. But 906 to 901. Incredibly close. The line discrepancy isn't that major either. Something can be said, though. Alex T does have the pace advantage. Tristo having to use that eyepiece. Go over to the left-hand side. Fill in that long bar dependency. And that's just an opportunity for Alex T to continue to increase this lead. We're closing in on level 29 transition. There's the Tetris for Alex T. 967, 1 away from the max. There it is. There's a million points. There's a max out. A02 for Alex T. There's a Tetris for Tristo. 1 more will give him the max as well. And doesn't look like getting 3 on 28 is going to be possible. Just did not get the pieces for it. As a matter of fact, the pieces are not ideal whatsoever. Oh, double long bar and couldn't use either of them. Tristo transitions to level 29 with a triple with the max and then gets the Tetris to go up to 839. There's the Tetris for Alex T. 1 more remains before the level 29 transition for him. He's at BO9. Doesn't get the Tetris, but instead burns all the way down. Tristo now in the process of trying to downstack. The well is covered. Has to reopen up the well. Alex T also with a center well covered. Both players trying to downstack here. Tristo, can he get a piece over to the left? Looking for a J or an I. Has to hit the 5 tap. Going for some flat placements. Not really getting the most ideal pieces. Look at these flat burns. And Tristo hangs the piece on the left. Tristo tops into A57. Alex T at B77. With a center well built up. It's going to be good for game number 1. What the heck? Just a bit of back and forth. There's another Tetris for Tristo. Alex T goes for the conservative double. Left side will be filled eventually. And is going to start attacking that left now. 807 now, 822. Alex T going to add a Tetris. Goes up to 837. Still has the pace lead. And now the real-time lead. But Tristo's going to take that real-time lead from a Tetris. But Alex T takes it right back. 867 and now 854. Tristo answers back with a Tetris of his own. And Alex T was 1 minute shy of scoring a Tetris at that point. But was able to score it there. 899 to now 886. Nice burn over there for Tristo. That accommodates that S piece wonderfully. And there's a Tetris going to be scored. 919 and now 904. And we are closing in on the level 29 transition. We didn't get to see a lot of that action in the prior game. It looks like Alex T's still going to hold the advantage as long as things manage to go his way here over these last 3 levels. Tetris for Alex T, 971 to 961. 10,000 points is all that separates them. A little bit over a triple at that moment. A05 to now 996. Make that 831 following that Tetris from Tristo. And Alex T is going to go for it. Yeah, Alex T is going for it. There's a Tetris for Tristo. 1 more available before 29 for him. There's a Tetris for Alex. Beautiful placement over there. Tristo goes into 29 with A67. Alex T with already A78. So you can see he does have the pace advantage. He was able to play a bit more efficient than Tristo here in the pre-29. But the games don't end when we hit 29. As a matter of fact, they just get started. There's an A90 transition for 29 for Alex T. Tristo already at B24, set up for the column 3. Putting up at the long bar, knocks it down. There's a B62, but Alex T at B08, only down by 2 Tetrises, and also has a little bit of room to play with. Alex T, no, not going to go for the center wall. Actually going to take the burns. Both players sizing each other up as Tristo trying to get Tetris ready. Opens up the well, knocks down a Tetris. There's C12 for Tristo. Alex T now set up for a Tetris, answers back with one of his own, goes up to B59. Left side does get dealt with. Tristo now with not necessarily the cleanest of boards. Alex T trying to get Tetris ready. Nice jobs. Opens up the well, putting up the long bar. Not going to go for the safety double just yet. Takes it, knocks down a Tetris. CO5 to now C23. Tristo still in the process of down stacking the left side. T-piece finds his way over there to the left. I-piece for the triple. Alex T is set up for the Tetris though. Ready to take the lead. Putting up the long bar. Nice patient burns. There's the Tetris for Alex T. C52 to now C44. Alex T takes the lead and he's set up for another Tetris. Tristo on the other hand still trying to burn the weight. His stack down. Alex T forced to do some burns. The well is now covered, looking for a J-piece or an I-piece. I-piece reopens up the well. There's a triple. Now both players are clean. Alex T with a little bit of a misdrop goes for a burn. Holding up for the long bar. Will like it soon. Needs that long bar. There's the Tetris. Tristo with a concerning hang. No, doesn't get the long bar over. Can't do anything. Can't even go for the flat J burn. And Tristo tops at a C61. Alex T with D28 is good for game number 2. Split triple. Tristo has taken the real-time lead. But Alex T, behind the lines, has the pace advantage. And the advantage of board state, as Tristo having to do some burning here. Long bar dependent in the center. And goes for the Tetris first, understandably so. Bring the stack down into a more comfortable state. There's that long bar to fill in the center dependency, but another one was created over there in column 2. Gets that dependency filled. Love a J piece as Alex T knocks in a Tetris, going back into the lead. Tristo reopens up the well. Goes for the aggressive adjustment, not trying to take any more burns. Forced to take that double though. Waiting for the long bar, forced to take another triple. Nice adjustment over there on the left-hand side. Tetris for Alex T, 691 and now 693. Tristo on level 26. Alex T on level 24. Another Tetris for Alex T, 752. Really putting the pressure on Tristo here. $783 now for Alex T. Trailing once again real time, but remember, Alex T is behind by a level and a half. That's well over 100,000 points of an advantage that can be gained. $914 to now $835. Tristo, only 2 Tetrises possible before level 29. And whoa, the aggressive placement over there for Tristo. Had to take the double, so no more 2 more Tetrises, just 1 Tetris available. And a drought potentially. No, there's the long bar. 878 is what Tristo goes into 29-2. This is his chance. This is his time to make his final stand. Alex T at 985. 1 Tetris away from the max out here. There's a Tetris for Tristo. 954. There's a max out for Alex T. 819. 1 Tetris remains. Setting up a couple of delay burns. Smartly dealt with. Tristo looking for this long bar. Gets the long bar, but now look at all these holes in the stack. He's going to have to do a lot of burning to get back into a scoring position. Alex T knocks another Tetris. There's 897. Tristo with a dirty triple to keep hope alive. But that left side, what is Tristo able to do? He needs perfect pieces. He's going to try and burn it out. Nice goes for the flat long bar burn. Can he get a piece over to the left? Hits the 5 tap. Excellently done. Nice set of flat burns. But the left side is still a concern. Able to get the O piece over to the left. Able to get another O piece to the left. Needs an I piece to the right, but it's not going to be to any avail. Alex T at B46 sweeps Tristo and advances to your top 16. What a match. And a hard-fought one by Tristo. And as I said before this match started, having to go up against Alex T in your round 2 matchup, that's something that is definitely tough to have to go up against.
Oh, and the Cobra hangs the S piece, but is able to get the bar over for a Tetris to go to 756. Tucks the T piece, long bar dependent on the left, gets the J. over. Oh, and Macy hanging the L piece on the left. Gets a long bar over that and is low enough to be able to get things over and around that spire, but is able to bring it down. Tetris for Cobra 802, still over 100,000 points behind Macy, and Macy looking like he's gonna go for a dirty center wall Tetris, gets the dirty center wall Tetris. And Cobra getting a dirty center wall triple. 958 for Macy on the verge of a max out. 813 with a Tetris for Cobra to get to 848. Tetris for Macy, one away from that max out. And there's another Tetris for Cobra, 881. Another one for Macy with the max out here. Still 3 available for level 29, but there's the burn to take away one of those potential Tetrises. Another one for Macy to get an A64. 5 below there for Macy. Beautifully worked. Bar to the left, set up for this final Tetris before entering the kill screen. Tetris for Macy, B00, 1.1, and burning this down. Let's see what Macy can do on the kill screen. Definitely has some playability. Oh, but can't get the square over, and that's going to be it. So Cobra, 990 into kill screen. He's B06. Hanging the TPs on the left. Gets a long bar over, but still very dependent. Triple. Double. Long bar in there, burns a single. Needs something to that left side. Gets a long bar over, gets a double with the TP. Square hangs on the left. And that is probably going to do it for Cobra. A12. Double max out.
An 823 for Costa, so not like super far behind, but this is a pretty monster pace from Noah. It's going to be difficult to catch him up, and it's assuming that Noah doesn't make any big mistakes. It's almost certainly going to have to be on the kill screen if it's going to happen at all. That seems, I would have thought that would be the most likely place that Noah might slip up. And this is amazing play from both players. I've got to say, these are both extremely strong players playing great games. Tetris for Costa gets him the max out at A26 on level 28. Noah's at C36 already, looking for a D transition. Oh, another overshift for Costa. And right when he doesn't need it, A96 transition, D09 for for Noah. And now the real competition begins, but Costa's board, yeah, very quickly falling apart, unfortunately. B13 for Costa. D34 currently for Noah, still going. And showing no signs of slowing down. Showing us what he's made of. And he's going to take that game number 1, so let's give him that dot. There's a lot of Noah fans in YouTube chat just talking about how good Noah's stacking is, how he's been doing all these perfect runs, and how good practice that is for getting good competition scores. I mean, look at this. Definitely, I think a strong possibility for... He's going to roll over that score, isn't he? A strong possibility for Mega Masters winner. I think we're watching right here now. Oh no, and oh, of course, well, he got the rollover today. Alright, it's crazy right now to see the difference in chat between YouTube and Twitch. YouTube are really big into the numbers right now. This is not how it was earlier. Twitch just, you know, being its usual, you know, cool self, let's say. Oh, Game Scout in chat saying game 1 by Noah was the 9th highest 29 transition in Masters ever, by the way. I know YouTube doesn't need to know about the numbers. They're just talking numbers. Like, there's a lot of cerebral chat happening right now on YouTube. Oh, and Sharky just joined YouTube chat. Okay, Tetris for Costa, 9.95. Max out imminent. Tetris is waiting, just need that line to come. Lovely tuck setup for the S. The line comes A31, max out for Costa. A35, max out and transition for Noah. Costa transitions to A68. Oh, but then a string of misdrops and is going to top out. So it's a chase down. But it's not a given. A68, so A69. I'm not going to say it. A69 is the target. Very easily kind of line outable. Oh, building for the Tetris though. Brave. Now having to burn it off. Oh no, that square doesn't go all the way. And that is going to be it. It's only 4,000 points away. But Costa... Okay, Tetris for Noah, 861. Both players on, especially Chilala, on good pace. 854,000 points for Chilala, 855, 886. Getting closer and closer to that max out. Probably not going to see it on level 25, but we are going to see it fairly soon, assuming the piece is playable. Nice key tuck there for Chilala. Tetris for Noah. Okay, Cole, sorry, Noah's, not Cole. Cole's not in this. Noah's board. Dangerous. Very dangerous right now. Could have done with a line. It didn't come until now, of course. Just going to have to burn away with singles, rather. And that is going to let Chilala, who has maxed out 817, extend their lead. 816 for Noah, but Noah is very close to the level 29 transition now. Looking to get another Tetris for it. One line away. Looking to Tetris into it. Does so. 862 transition for Noah. 869 at the moment for Chilala, who's still 10 lines away for transition. So ahead in score. Very behind in lines. But not ahead in score anymore. It's going to be exchanged a few times, I think. B38 for Chilala. 2 lines away from transition. Also looking to Tetris into it. Oh, turns down that Tetris, looking to build up a couple of Tetrises. Does take this one. B79. And Noah is just going for it. Okay, oh, Chilala gets that line all the way over. C19 for Chilala. And wow, maintaining the lead and looking comfortable enough. Building for Tetrises. Oh, L dependent, line dependent, needs a line. Comes a bit too late. Not sure if anything's going to get over to that left, and that is going to be it. C38 for Chilala. It's a chase down. C39 as the target. And Noah really looks like he's going to do it. And has done it. There you go. Game number 1 goes to Noah. GG's. Okay, 701 for Noah. 742 for Chilla. And another satisfying line piece for Chilla that just turns their stack from a little bit untidy to perfectly in order. And I know, I'm going to coin it here, but I think I'm going to call that like the Chilla maneuver, when your stack looks a little bit janky and you get a line piece and it just fixes it. That's I'm coining that as the Chilla maneuver. So Chilla has still got the lead. 775 for Noah, 844 for Chilla. And another Tetris brings Chilla's score to 876. Noah hot on their heels though. Look at this, Noah's setting up for the Chilla maneuver but doesn't quite manage it. Okay, Tetris for Noah, column 3. 885. Chilla's already maxed at A13. A48. And given Noah's proficiency post-kill screen, this is exactly the position that Chilla wants to be in. I mean, I guess ideally it'd be even further ahead, but you know, let's be realistic about it. Oh no, that line! And Chilla transitions, but immediately tops out at A84. So it is a chase down. A84. A85 is the target. And Noah is within a stone's throw of that target. Easily got on with singles and doubles. No need to push it. I bet he's gonna push it anyway. Like a line, and that's not quite it. A single, and that will be it. That single did it. A85, A87. Noah has taken game number 3 and gotten a little bit closer to getting into round. Is it going to be round 3? I mean, what's this? What does it look like over here?
Great stuff. It's kind of like it has turned into my unofficial soundtrack for Tetris these days. Now the Tetris for Sodium, who's got this within 100,000 points, but is 7 lines ahead. There's a long bar. Tetris for Sodium. But DMJ is going to try to get this lead held at about 100,000 points. You know, both of these players can play level 19 or level 29. They can definitely play level 19. But having a strong lead going into it can help. Another Tetris. DMJ up to 930. Another Tetris for Sodium. There's a Tetris for DMJ. Again, a Tetris for Sodium. And DMJ will hit the max out 1,140 points. On level 27, Sodium has a ways to go to reach that mark. We'll score 1 Tetris. Could get the max out into 29, but has no more burns to do so. There's a Tetris for Sodium. Of course, players aren't really worried about going aggressive for Tetris this here. You just want to stay alive in the kill screen, which Sodium is entered at 1,022,000. DMJ gets that last long bar to get the B on the board. 1,115,000. Sodium with another Tetris goes to 1.07. Oh, that hang for DMJ needs a long bar. Oh, that's going to do it. DMJ is going to top out. You have a chase down, Sodium. You need B, 27. Oh, no. This is going to be close. There's 25. There's 26, and that's enough. Sodium will take game number 1. Also, I just realized Sodium is looking the wrong way. He was looking a different way earlier. See, he's looking towards the board now. But Sodium is going to take game number 1. 685 for DMJ, but it's 732 and a messy board for Sodium. DMJ wants a long bar here. He's got to get it. Bang, Tetris go to 715. Sodium's going to burn those lines. Bringing this game within 24,000 points. Another Tetris for Sodium. That's both players, again, looking to try to burn something out. And Sodium back in the lead. 771 to 752. Yeah, nothing on OG hardware yet. Sodium opening up the right side. Looking for the long bar. Not getting it. Has to burn lines. There's the long bar finally. Bang Tetris. There's a Tetris for DMJ. Both players in the level 26 25,000 points apart. Another Tetris for both players. DMJ, though, has 2 burns to make. That's going to cause a long bar dependency. And it's pretty low on the board here, so that means he's probably going to have to do what he just did and take a couple burns. Sodium's lead up to 47,000 points. Another Tetris for Sodium, as we're approaching both the max out and level 29. DMJ not able to get a long bar here. Sodium also having to burn. Sodium with a nice snap there. Opens up just in time for the Tetris. And DMJ is going to go into the kill screen at 9:49. Tournament life on the line. He's down, trailing Sodium by about 60,000 points as Sodium maxes into level 29. And we are off and running. DMJ is staying low on the board this time. Oh, Sodium had a bit of a hang there, but turns it into a Tetris well. Not going to be able to convert there just yet. Oh, that hang of the L, though. That could be fatal. Still trying to work out of it. DMJ still just playing low, singling, doubling his way. And that's all he's going to need to do is Sodium is topped out. DMJ, you need a 58. A 58. Oh, that was a moment my heart skipped. I don't know about DMJ, but my heart definitely skipped. And there it is, DMJ. Gonna make this game go at least to 4. It's 2-1. And had to put the other long bar over to the right rather than using it for Tetris, but we'll get another long bar anyway to go to 645. Tetris for DMJ. Both players with clean looking stacks. Sodium having to open up the right side and gets that Tetris. Another Tetris for DMJ, 2 in a row. $900,000 for Sodium here on 25. Look to max this out within the next 10 lines or so. Now with these pieces are not great. Tetris for DMJ. DMJ's brought this back to 100,000 points. That's having the lead from what it was close to the level 19 transition. There's the max out for Sodium. If you feel like you've heard that one before, yeah, that's a 7th in a row. But this time DMJ not terribly far behind. Another Tetris for DMJ, 968. Sodium at 1.04. Sodium doing some burns into level 28. Bang Tetris for DMJ. He's got the max out. He's only down by 45,000 points. Oh, but the misdrops for DMJ are coming at a critical time. And with no long bar coming, all he can do is top out. And Sodium, on the back of that, is going to take a 3-1 victory. Let's watch him play this out. He's got to be on the board again. And it ain't singing this time, it's stinging.
Another Tetris scored over there for Chroma, 731 now. Dan B keeping up the pace, 784. Gonna be really pushing Chroma here to try and stay as efficient as possible. Chroma does find a Tetris, but now it's gonna be forced to do some burning. And that T-piece didn't quite make its initial orientation, or rather the orientation that Chroma is looking for. However, there could be a dirty Tetris in the making here. Chroma needs that eye piece. There it is, dirty Tetris. Left side does need to be resolved with. What a double wide that was set up over there for Dan. Gun knockdown Tetris, 851, a 60,000 point lead for him going into level 25. Chroma's almost burned this all the way down. Those O pieces not helping his case too much. But that LJ combo followed up by an I piece would love another L. Doesn't get the L in time to fill in the dependency, but still able to knock down a Tetris. 946 now for Dan V. 2 Tetrises, and we'll see the max, the million points over there for Dan. Chroma still has a little ways to go at 871. Down by 100,000 points plus. There's the max out for Dan going into level 27. Chroma at 903. 3 away. So we can see a max in level 27 for Chroma. There's another Tetris for Chroma. Goes up to 936. Dan V maintaining this 110,000 point lead. So he's just had a slightly better post transition than Chroma here. 969 for Chroma. A79 for Dan V. Another Tetris, that's B14, 1.1 million. Chroma finally maxes here at A03. Level 27 max and a misdrop on the O piece. He's looking for a couple of pieces to help go for efficient burns. And these pieces are not hitting their target. Chroma's going to go try and get set up for a Tetris. Executes the tuck. Does have a long bar dependency in column 2 and is waiting for a long bar for a Tetris. Able to get the eyepiece over and just going to have to compromise. Only one Tetris is available for Chroma. Chroma gets set up for the left wall Tetris, but not sure what kind of level of 29 playability is going to be available from this. Chroma can't get the eyepiece over for the last Tetris. A53 is going to be the top out. Dan V at CO7 is good for game number 2. Now, as it stands right now, Dan's just going to continue to try and expand his lead. Is ahead in lines, but 140,000 points is quite the deficit to overcome. 824 now for Dan, 689 for Chroma. There's a Tetris for Chroma, and that T piece is going to find a lovely home over there on the left-hand side. Just looking for a J piece. That I piece will actually do. Now looking for another I piece for a Tetris, and that I piece came a bit too late. But that one came just in time. 753 now for Chroma. As Dan knocks down a Tetris going into 26. We're looking at another max in 27 over here from Dan. That's a pretty gnarly spire there in the center. It's not super high, but was definitely dependent on certain pieces. 957 now for Dan, 819 for Chroma. Chroma's going to knock down a Tetris. Would love to get an S piece. Oh, SZ combo right there is actually perfect. Another Tetris for Chroma. Dan, only 4,000 points away from the max out the million points, so we're going to see that right now. 831 for Dan. Chroma doing the best that he can here. Max is still on the table, but Dan has already passed that. As a matter of fact, Dan's going to take us into 29 with a BO2. That's 1.1 million and 2,000. A couple of misdrops over here from Chroma. Dan able to knock down a Tetris. Now he's going to have to do some down stacking. And now Chroma's in jeopardy of not maxing before 29 at all. Can try and go aggressive. As if the pieces allow it. Just need the 2 Tetrises here. There's one. With only one burn line to go. Actually, Chroma set that up pretty nicely. Just needs this long bar. There's the long bar. There's the max for Chroma. Not able to do anything. But a max is going to be good for Chroma. However, Dan's going to be good for the match. With B68.
Oh gosh, triple. And there's a Tetris for O. And Tetris ready again. That's like how high O was built up. Could burn a safety triple, get a Tetris, and still have a Tetris waiting. Something only DAS players could dream of. Now looking for, what would that be, a J tuck? Yeah, there we go. There's a J, there's a line burn, there's a Tetris. 709 for Dylan, 806 for O. So O has established that lead. Not quite 100,000 points ahead in pace, but yeah, that's a good, what? Almost 4 Tetrises ahead, 3.5 Tetrises, something like that. There's another one. 869 for O, 741 for Dylan, who's built a line dependency in column 3. But there's the line, so it worked out. And oh, just managed to burn that S in time to uncover the well and get the Tetris. Needs a J. Needs another J. Oh, and hangs a T. That, oh, dirty Tetris though. Oh, and a lovely, look at that from Dylan. Perfect pieces to kind of overcome those issues, those self-imposed issues. But love to see it. Yeah, that was very nice. Everyone in chat equally impressed with that solve. I know, I feel like he was bailed just a little bit of those pieces, to be honest. But, I mean, you got to know what to do with them, so fair enough, you know. Okay, another Tetris for O. He's got the max out. 937 to A39, so a good lead for O. Wow, with really considerably different colours, I just noticed. I mean, that must really help on Dylan's side. Like, those 27 colours looked fine. 27 looks terrible for me. Okay, O kind of LJ dependent, just has to shove an S, no, a Z down there. Now J dependent. Just gonna burn. Uncovers well. Oh, God, what is this? No, oh, that is unfortunate. A87 and then the top out. Just kind of not the best transition, but I don't think Dylan is gonna make this up somehow. Yeah, A18 does get the max, but O is gonna take game number 2. I've got to wonder, actually, if that was a purposeful placement of that Z or if it was a misdrop. Actually, can't quite tell. I think it was purposeful. Kind of a tuck setup. Oh, nice flip there with whatever that L or J it was. Yeah, Portal stack looking pretty good once again. Yeah, those squares, for once, being helpful. Another Tetris for Portal. Portal just running away with it now. 938 for Portal. Tetris for Bendy gets to 648, but 300,000 point lead for Portal. Portal is ahead in lines, but only by about 7 lines, so not 300,000 points worth of lines. Bendy definitely going to have to kind of hope that max out for Portal at level 26. Now at A11, extremely early max out for Portal. Okay, Portal, there we go, it's filled in. Got J dependent, line dependent now. Does have a Tetris waiting, fills in that gap, does now 2 holes in the 2 bottom rows, so that line will only be a double, but has a Tetris waiting on top of it now. Lovely adjustment with that J to get the Tetris of that line. Okay, now building a kind of burning back down to the bottom, has reopened the well, moves it over to the right rather than committing to the center, and actually Portal in trouble at A43, but super high up. Level 29 transitions, going to top out at A44. Portal now, Bendy at level 29. What can he do? I mean, can you do this with singles? Can someone do the maths in chat real quick? Because that would be a hell of a comeback. To be able to kind of come back on the kill screen with presumably hyper tapping, which is absolutely insane. Oh my god, Tetris! Hyper tap Tetris on the kill screen. Oh, but that misplaced T. Oh, I think the hype was too much. Manages to get that. I mean, that has to be some of the fastest tapping that we've ever witnessed, but unfortunately not enough to take the game. But God, will we see an actual rollover though? Or a Tetris score rollover? Oh, it could happen. Stranger things have happened. That's the wrong J. Oh, shaking his head, but Stack's still looking good. Looking a lot better than Portal's side, actually. Though Portal does still have the score lead. And the pace lead. So it will depend on how quickly Portal can get out of this mess. And if O can get some lines, but we're in a bit of a drought. There's a line. Finally a Tetris for O. 9-12. J dependent gets the J. Now kind of could do with a square. Gets the square. Oh, that T and Z, perfect pieces now. Stack looking good. J dependent gets the line, gets the Tetris. 951 for O. Portal out of trouble with that J. 950 for Portal. 985 for O. So O with the 1 Tetris lead. Tetris for O. Level 27, we're getting that. Max out for O. A18. Max out for Portal, also A18. But 4 lines ahead. So there's just 1 Tetris in it right now. And we're approaching the final transition, the kill screen transition, or what The screen formerly known as kill screen. And there it is. Portal speed has now doubled. Portal at A71. O at B05. So O with the lead. Oh, and building for the Tetris. And oh, Portal's going to top out. O is going to take game number 1. Sonic Clang in chat saying, I used to watch on YouTube, then made the switch to Twitch because this is where the action is. So, any of you people on YouTube going to prove him wrong? I don't think you are. I think he's right. Controversial. Okay, nice double of that line from O. Do with a square and gets the square. Stack looking good now. Tetris to the right. 975 though for Portal. 861 for O. A similar situation to last game. But will things turn around? It feels to me like O is the slightly more adept kill screen player of the two. But Portal has just been absolutely killing it pre-kill screen. To the point where O has not been able to catch up. And it is, I'll point out again, 5:33 in the morning for O. And it started at 3:30 in the morning. So, you know, definitely playing with a bit of a handicap. Okay, Tetris for O, Tetris for Portal, B49 for Portal, 987 for O. Portal doing great this game. Another Tetris, B84, looks like he's gonna... If he can get one more Tetris, no. Transitions at B85. Was hoping for a C transition, but there's the C, C21. And I've got to wonder if O can, who does have the max out, I wonder if he can kind of catch up at this point. And Portal's building for Tetris and gets it, C65. Okay, takes the triple, sensible. And yeah, I'm just mesmerized by Portal's game right now. O is also transitioned, but it's a messy stack, and A51 is going to be the best he can do. Meanwhile, Portal's still Tetrising. D62. And yeah, quite likely in a very kind of commanding position right now. Portal has spent a good amount of time burning that O hasn't. 831 for Portal, 927 for O. So not quite an 100,000 point lead. Portal has made some of it back, but not very much. O has maintained that lead. 866 for Portal, 959 for O. O Tetris again brings it to 991, close to the max out now. And another Tetris, and that's a max out. A23 for O, 968. A01 for Portal, max out, double max out now. And we're still just on level 27. We've still got some score to get to eke out before we hit that level 29 kill screen. And Portal is high up, takes a safety double. Really wants to stay efficient. Gets the Tetris, has another waiting. Oh, has a kind of, I think, an accidental T-spin built in now. Not the best time for it. Transitions at A47. O is still ahead. And yeah, it's up to Portal to see if he can knock this down. Get some really good pieces for it. Needs a line. Does not come in time. And it's going to be burning for a bit longer. Oh, perfect pieces again, no. Just a line now. If it could just come in time. O is still ahead, but looks like he's rapidly topping out. But oh, Portal sold out his stack. And O is going to take the game and bring it to a decider. Oh, thank you for the follow, Slurm fan. Okay, Portal now playing with a Sentinel Tetris. Gets it. Oh, and he's going to... No, there we go. I thought he was going to stick with it for a second. But no. has shifted the well back over to the right, back to the correct place. 964. O has a max out at A63 though. J dependent. Oh no. Kind of stack falling apart, and that misdrop is not great. Takes a split triple of that line and is now just going to be burning out. So this gives Portal, who has 999940, and now the max out at A34. This gives Portal a chance to catch up. So it's looking kind of like it was going to be O's game, but it's now anyone's game. A90 for O, still ahead, but not by much. Manages to get the well back over to the right side, but one off the bottom. And it's going to have to burn that away at some point, because we are getting closer and closer to the next transition. Okay, well back open again. Needs a line to come now. Oh, Portal's transitioned already at B19, B20. Kind of burning away. Needs a J. Needs an L. A line will do. L or a J. Line will do again. Papers over it. Oh no, B42. O has topped out. It's a Chasedown. And this is just a few line clears away. Just, what is that? That's like 2 more line clears. And he's done it. Those 2, that will do it. Portal.
Oh, reopens the lawnmower dependency and should be okay now. Takes another safety double and finally gets the dirty Tetris. 737 for SV as he's about to enter level 25. Dewe just entering level 24 at 770, so Dewe's taken this opportunity to establish a lead. And SV still not clean, but seems to be content with just building here in the middle. And SV does not want to take the couple of burns to bring his well back to the right side. It's just going to keep playing here in the center. But maybe now thinks better of it. Alright, both players on 26 now, and Dewe with almost a 100,000 point lead. 901 here for Dewe, 813 for SV. Tetris there for SV goes up to 850. Tetris for Dewe goes up to 938. Dewe about a level behind as well. So has the lead in terms of runway available. Another Tetris for Dewe has maxed out on 27 with 3 more available. SV meanwhile gets another Tetris, goes up to 957. Can get 1 more Tetris before 29. He's gonna need some 29 play and just decides to burn it down. Into 29 at 964. Dewe loses 1 Tetris but can still set up for 1 more. Currently at A48. And gonna get the final Tetris into 29 at A93. Still hanging on, getting a couple of lines here. It looks like Dewe is gonna be done right there. A94. So SV needs over 100,000 points here on the post-transition. A95, the score to get here for SV. Should have enough time to get this done, but it's never a foregone conclusion. Oh, set up for a Tetris now. Of course, the drought decides to hit. Where's the bar here for SV? Where's the bar for SV? SV gets the Tetris, but his board is dead. Tops out at A56 and Dewe. Another Tetris for Eyeball, who's been having very good post-transition campaign so far. Still with about an 80,000 point lead. Both players stacking well for Tetrises, which is allowing Eyeball, who gets away with the delayed Vits right there, to maintain this lead. Okay, but Eyeball needing a J piece now. Gets a bar, so now needs an L piece. Now has a hole, but is Tetris ready. Eyeball just getting up a little bit high. Okay, does not misdrop right there. Gets the J piece all the way over, waiting for this bar. Both players waiting for this bar, really. There you go. Tetris for Eyeball goes up to 885 deck. Well, it was also just about waiting for the bar. 803 for deck into level 25. gets a left wall Tetris to try and burn this down. 836 here for Deck on level 25. 898 for Eyeball on 26. So currently 2 Tetris lead here for Eyeball as we are approaching level 29. Eyeball just been able to keep his nose in front of Deck here on the post-transition speed so far. Both players looking to finish out their 19 campaigns as well as possible. A06 now for Deck. A40 for Eyeball. Eyeball, one more Tetris available. In fact, both players at A40 with one more Tetris available, so it's even now. Eyeball getting the final Tetris. A96 here into 29. Deck also able to get the final Tetris. A85 on 29 here for Deck. So just a slight lead here for Eyeball. But Eyeball getting a level 30 Tetris. Deck, meanwhile, wasn't able to get the piece all the way over to the left side. Doesn't get the bar over, and Deck's going to be done at A90. And Eyeball just about, as SV is now setting up center well. But now needed the long bar. Thankfully gets 2 long bars in quick succession to get the center well Tetris. And is staying with it. Gets another center well. Goes up to 949. Eyeball at 947. Eyeball 4 lines ahead. So it's only that currently separating the 2 players. Although Eyeball now running into some issues here on 25. SV meanwhile is now transferred the well back to the 8th column. Would be a perfect well transfer should the bar show up. There you go, finally. A13 for SV before reaching level 26. Eyeball at 985, already on 26. SV sacrificing a couple of holes there to stay Tetris ready. A47 for SV. A17 for Eyeball. Oh, SV now running into some issues. Now SV, oh, can I get the J piece over? Eyeball, meanwhile, has taken the lead, currently at B21. SV at A69, but SV there with the dirty Tetris goes up to B04. Both players reaching 1.1 as we are approaching level 29. SV needs this game to stay alive here in the Mega Masters. SV gonna transition to level 29 at B46. Eyeball already on 29 at 1.2. SV gets a Tetris, goes up to B84. Eyeball still going here on level 30 at C09, yet to Tetris. And SV gonna top out at B87, and Eyeball at C27. Gonna take the 3rd game.
And Hydrant set up Dirty in the middle, waiting for that bar. Isn't coming. There it is. Dirty Sentinel Tetris there for Hydrant. 727. Miles at 792. Set up for another one. Hydrant. Oh, beautiful burn there for Hydrant to open up the well and gets the Tetris. It's got a 759. 823 here for Miles on 24. Enter 25 and bangs on the Tetris. 856. Tetris for Hydrant. 792. And Zelazervi won with the $4.99 contribution. We're going to go to $13,338.32. Amazing stuff. Keep it coming, guys. Every little helps. Miles is taking the double. Oh, pretty dependent. This is a bit dangerous for both players. Hydrant gets the Tetris. Miles in a little bit of trouble. Needs to do some burning up top. And burns a bit of a panic burn there for Miles with that J piece. And this is going to cause a little bit of extra burning and it's going to give Hydrant a small opportunity, but Miles already knocking down a Tetris and is out of that situation to go to 941. Tetris there for Hydrant, 908. We could see the double max out in this game. We haven't actually seen one in the first 2. Tetris there for Hydrant, 943. Tetris and Miles, 979. He's one away from the max out, and so is Hydrant at 978. There's only a couple thousand points in this one. It's going to be decided by kill screen play. Let's see what they've got. Tetris into kill screen for Hydrant, A14. Miles looking for one more, but that square isn't great. Tetris into the kill screen, A51, and gets another long bar down that right side for Miles, but doesn't rotate that J piece in time. A59, Hydrant gets a long bar down the center, A95, looking for the 1.1. And there's the 1.1 for Hydrant dude, B00. Miles setting up for the Tetris. LJ dependent in the center. Oh, and Hydrant misses that J to the left, and that's going to be a top out for Hydrant, B04. Miles, a small chase down needs B05. And is set up for the Tetris. Needs the long bar. Gets the long bar for the Tetris. B25. And Miles is good for game number 3. And Huff stacking much cleaner on level 19 speeds. Oh, I thought it was going to go for the J spin there, but decided against it. That would have been a very nice spin to burn. Tetris for Akatu, 796. Staying close behind Huff. Looks like Akatu may have slightly under-tapped that long bar, but gets the choreo adjustment with the J and the L. Tetris for Huff. Nice pullback off the L to get that Tetris. And a bar flat burn there for Huff as well. A nice adjustment of the S piece for that T. And opens well just in time for Huff. 9-68 with that Tetris. Maintaining 130,000 points ahead of Akatu. So Akatu unable to make a dent into this lead from Huff. Max out for Huff on level 27. Tetris ready once again. Gets another Tetris. A36 for Huff. 900,000 for Akatu. Mitchell Newton with the was subscribing on YouTube. We're inching closer to 11,000 on YouTube, so thank you very much, all of you over there. You are not forgotten about, despite what people over on Twitch may say. Tetris for Akatu, 966, but Huff with the 1.1 already. One more to go before level 29 for Huff, but long bar dependent. And this is getting very, very dependent. And he's gonna burn into 29, gets a triple and a perfect T-piece for the left-hand side, and gonna set up for a Tetris, gets a Tetris B65 for Huff on level 30. Akatu with a max out. Tetris, one more available, will get a B score into level 29. Huff set up for another one and gets another Tetris on level 30, get a 1.206, CO6 for Huff. Huff pulling out the aggro strats on level 29. B08 for Akatu into level 29. Let's see what he's got on the kill screen. Filling in that long bar dependency. Set up for a Tetris. Gets a Tetris. Akatu B52. Triple there from Huff. C34. Trying to set up for another one. And it's set up for a Tetris. Both players set up for Tetrises. Tetris for both players. B92 for Akatu. C74 for Huff. But Akatu with a few misdrops. Long bar dependent in column 2. Gets a long bar in column 2 and gets a T-piece to burn. Huff here at 1.3, Akatu at 1.2, misdropping the J, but gets another in there. But a few more misdrops for Akatu, this might do him in. I don't know if Akatu can survive this, and Akatu gonna top out, but 1.212 from Akatu. Incredible showing from the 55 seed. In retrospect, not the wisest decision in hindsight, but... Line spin? Oh, missing the line spin, Vandy. Close your eyes. Taking a double there, some extra burns there for Huff. There's now a Tetris behind. Miles doing a little burning himself, but is low on the board. Clean. Huff now clean. There's the bar to get Tetris ready for Huff. Trying to redeem himself. Akimana from Miles, but got another long bar immediately to get the Tetris. 834 for Miles. 773 with the Tetris for Huff to get to 804 within 30,000 points, but also 6 lines behind, so the pace is pretty similar. Double bar there that Huff couldn't use. Oh, nice adjustment off the J there for that L piece. Oh, and look at that from Huff. I don't even know if that was intentional, but it worked out. Oh, Tetris there from Miles. And Huff only 20,000 points behind now, so... Oh my god, the 6 below from Huff. You don't see that too often. Tetris there for Huff, 914. And Miles Looking for a tuck there, tucks the S, misdrops the long bar and tucks the T. Tetris ready, burns Tetris for Miles. A09 with the max out now. Huff one away from that max out. Burns on that left side. Omen Miles missing the long bar to the right side and is gonna top out at A11, and Huff is good already at A18. Vandweller wouldn't get the prize pool though. Well, he could if he qualified for Masters. And now Miles, a horrid looking long bar dependency, is gonna need multiple pieces to fix this one. And manages to carve the board into Tetris readiness and gets that bar in there for that Tetris. And filling in along with dependency, and now is somehow Tetris ready so quickly once again. Vit's there for Huff and a Tetris. 758 for Huff, 772 for Miles. We've got Buko's in the YouTube chat. Tetris for Huff, 789, taking the lead. But Miles takes it right back. Oh no, we didn't, because Huff also got a Tetris. 821 to 809 for Miles. Alex C mocking the pace of these puny humans. I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding. Alex was actually doing that in chat. Alex T, you toxic human. 856 for Huff. 841 for Miles. Huff a bit jagged on that left side, but gets the Tetris. Tetris for Miles. 923 for Huff. A peg situation there for Huff. So you're going to have to fill it in with the J piece. And going to be forced into a split triple down that right side with that long bar. Miles is clean. Huff spiring in the center. That J piece. Bit of a protrusion in that center. So you're going to have to work around that. Okay, Huff worked around that pretty well. And is just a couple lines away from the kill screen. Both players at 228. Miles with the lead at 40,000 ahead. 40,000 points ahead. Both players Tetris ready. Tetris into the kill screen for Huff, 981. Tetris into kill screen for Miles, A23. So here we go, kill screen. Let's see if we can get a good one out of these guys this time. Miles at Tetris ready, bangs on a Tetris, A62. Has to win this game to stay in the tournament. His Mega Masters run on the line here. Tetris for Huff, A65. Huff tucking the T piece, getting the J for the dependency. Miles missing that piece to the left and hanging the long bar, and this is dangerous Miles. I don't know if he can get anything else over, and Miles is going to top out at A86.
But Cobra taking these burns, keeping it calm. You can kind of see him not really stressing out about it. In fact, he is going to set up, gets a long bar for the column 3 Tetris. Now he's going to have to continue this burn sequence. This is going to allow Blue Scooty the opportunity to pour on the points to take a bigger lead here. Level 26 at 990, 904 for the Cobra, who enters level 26. Still pretty messy. Oh, and now a nasty Z-Burst for Blue Scooty coming in. Was able to stash them all, but that Z-Burst is about to hit Cobra too. Cobra going to look for the center well. There it is. Center well Tetris, 945. Blue Scooty with an A86. So his second max out. Another Tetris. B22. Cobra just trying to set up for another Tetris. Gets the bar and the score. 981. One Tetris away from the 1,000,000 points. And there it is. Max out for Cobra. A16. But Blue Scooty, nice tucks here. That board was looking pretty messy, and now all of a sudden looks pristine. Another bar in and a bang. B91 at a Tetris can get one more. C26, there it is. C62 into level 29. Cobra with one burn available before that kill screen kicks in. He's going to transition at A59, so we're off to the races. Nice triple there for Cobra. He's set up for a Tetris, but has to take some burns. Bar coming a bit different, gets another triple. A82, survival here for Cobra is the name of the game. Meanwhile, Blue Scooty is trying to get out of this dig as well. And Blue Scooty needs something over to the left side. Has an eyepiece dependency. Gonna get the J over. Very fast taps here. But Cobra is now starting to fall more behind in the score. And this board is climbing in the wrong direction. But Blue Scooty, oh, what a dirty Tetris from Scooty. D64, the final score there. So Cobra, you've got a chance. You need D65. And you've got 6 levels to do it. You can see Cobra now. He's just trying to set up. Needs an L or a J, but neither come. Builds a stairway to heaven. B15 is final score. Blue Scooty's 1.36 is good enough to hang on and is now on match point. GG. Needs to be very precise with his rolls here, and so far doing exactly what he needs to do. However, Blue Scooty still clean, able to knock down Tetrises. He's at 631. Gonna take the lead here with the bang. Go to 659, 653 for Cobra. We're neck and neck here. Both players level 22. We're gonna start to ramp things up here as Blue Scooty having to seal up the well. Gets it on long bar. Another Tetris to 688, 681 for Cobra. Cobra is clean, but has that eyepiece dependency. Gonna fill the eyepiece, and here come the bars. He can't use them for the score, but another one in, and a bang Tetris for both. 748 playing 712. Separated by like a Tetris and change. Another Tetris right there, 742. But Blue Scooty gonna counter back with another Tetris to keep this Tetris lead here. And thank you so much. Shall be satisfied. Oh my word. A $1,006.12 contribution to the prize pool. Shall be satisfied. You are amazing. Thank you so much for the generous contribution to that prize pool. That perhaps is the bit of hype that Cobra needs to get out of this dig. He is still working. 783. That burns nothing, but he's bringing this board down. He's at 787. Blue Scooty at 818 is looking poised for a early 28 max out. Bang Tetris again to go to 852. Add another one, 884. Cobra is almost back down to the bottom and clean. That long bar going to help. And just like that, he has got the well back established. Just needs that long bar in column 9. Gets the bar over. 830 playing 917. And Blue Scooty waiting for the bar. It's going to show 950. 1 and change away from that max out. And there it is. There's the Tetris. 984. One more should do the trick. And there it is. A17. 902 out of Tetris go to 937. Cobra waiting for another long bar. He's going to try to score a Tetris before those 29 speeds kick in. Blue Scooty has one Tetris available, as does Cobra, but this leaves about 100,000 points in favor of the game crasher. Bang Tetris for Cobra. We're off to the races here, but Cobra's board breaking down. Blue Scooty knocking down another quick Tetris. Cobra at A09. What can you do? Puts his hands up. A hard-fought match here, and Blue Scooty at B66 is good for game number 3 and the match. GG. And we will, of course, let Blue Scooty pay this out, but oh my gosh, thank you again. Shall be satisfied. That contribution to that prize pool of $1,000. Dude, oh my word. Thank you.
Yeah, right now the P sequence seems to be cooperating. Both players have just been able to Tetris steadily these last couple of lines. Another Tetris for Mations. Just needs 3 more for the 700k transition. There's 1. And still has those 2 lines to burn. So might not even need those at all. There you go. 1 more Tetris needed for Mations for a 700k transition, and there it is. 700k transition here for Mations into 19 at 713. Sunny, meanwhile, into 19 at 581.
Vandy, you are not a certified financial planner. You should refrain from giving advice. Actually, I can give advice because I am not a certified financial planner. If I had a fiduciary relationship or I were licensed, I could not be giving this advice. But because I'm just an idiot on the internet, I can give all the advice I want. 617 from Sidnev, 503 Allenbot. Yeah, and in fact, people are saying like owing taxes is goated because you are actually getting an interest-free loan from the government, and so that whole time you could be earning interest on it. All right, Sidnev with the split double going to expose that right side long bar in Tetris. 688. We're talking about taxes. Meanwhile, Sidnev is taxing the game of Tetris to its limit. Going to cover that well, uncover, long bar over, and a 714 Transition for Sidnev.
All right, 554 plays 384. Tyler is back to clean. Another long bar coming in, and another Tetris for Tyler. He's at 406. A very good game here for Alex T. Has the potential for a mid 600, maybe even more if he plays perfectly. And it looks like he's going to do just that. Could he hit the 700? He's at 622. Tyler at 452. Tyler's starting to catch back up here. And those double bars definitely going to help. 476. He's looking at a 500K. Now, long bar in. Tetris for Tetris. He can get one more. And there's a long bar for the Tetris. 668 for Alex T. And another long bar. There's another Tetris. 691. And he goes with the delayed vertical eye tuck, and he's Tetris ready. A Tetris for Tyler, 522. Add a Tetris at level 19 at 546. One more burn available. There's the Tetris, 715 for Alex T. A great transition. Now we are into level 19 speeds for both. Tyler having to do a bit of burning. Alex T is still clean.
Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.